Hello, greetings. I'm kind of not well due to liver pain or on my right side. So they told me it's an enlarged liver and all this. Anyways, due to coronavirus, not allowed to go out if you have upper respiratory problems. So staying at home and not feeling well, as you may know. I've said this in my live streams, videos. So I have a case in Karachi against some people that are covertly, that have been since my childhood days, since my mother got married, or this is even before, like the case of my mother's relative, late Ahmad Ghulam Ali Chawla, the national anthem music composer of Pakistan. So this will my case. I have to speak about my case. I cannot come live stream, so I'm making videos and talking about this. People are helping Dr. Deepak Chopra about coronavirus. The UAE government, sheikhs are doing everything they can that's in their power. So I'm much grateful to all those people who are helping out and our leaders and all. So last video was on the doubts, my personal religious doubts, my personal, what brought me to this doubt and doubting religion and blaming religion. Crazy stuff going on for so many years in Pakistan, living in Pakistan, and then my own personal things which led me to these doubts about religion. So, like you want to believe in something, but you've believed in something for so long. Sorry, there's a washing machine. It's on, there's this going on, sound will be there in the background. So I cannot wait. And so I have to say that, after this video I made, the religious doubts part 2, and only part 2 could I upload because I've deleted the video, part 1 video of my religious doubts from my mobile. So let's see if I can find it elsewhere. But anyways, I just uploaded the second part on my YouTube channel. Now the thing is that by the end I got into my my personal things that experiences that led me to doubt this religion even more and more, like that, and about my reincarnation experience. So once I was telling my mother's cousin, this is a personal story, that this reincarnation and how come, what to do about this. I met him in Dubai. He's from Oman, and he said, I would not read this, would not touch this. I showed him this book that has evidence about reincarnation. So he's a really good cousin of mine, my mother's. He's my second cousin, that means. He's really good, and so I thought, I would also not believe in reincarnation if it wasn't in my Quran, in my religion and all this. And then, to go to that verse in Surah Kaf about the Samiri caste and my soul. So could my soul have told me, like, the cow or calf started to make this mowing sound, And so you can read about this in Surah Kaf, or is it in Surah Taha? Sorry, Surah Taha in detail about the Samiri caste in kind of, yes, a detail. So the messenger, Jibrail, meaning we say that the angel came and tested them when Hazrat Musa was absent. He had gone for communion with God, further communion with God, when they now had been freed from Pharaoh's powers and all, enslavements. And so I was wondering that, we have to wait for Imam, our leader, spiritual, spiritual leader. So waiting. And there's a verse in the Quran, when I opened the Quran, it said, wait as we are waiting. So about this, whatever evidence you give me, even if it comes in my dream, and there's lots of evidence, lots and lots of evidence, which is contrary to the Quran and what Ahlul Bayt say. As a Shia Muslim, my imams, and the last imam is in occultation, and like the Ismaili imam has said that he's the sole interpreter of the Quran. So without him, the Ismailis cannot interpret the Quran or get explanations and all this. So this is one thing, that we have to take the Quran with our present imam to truly understand it. And then recently I was just went through, really admiring Abdullah Samir's courageous work. I have no words for it, really appreciate it. Showing us the other side, how others see this, ex-Muslims, why some people would leave Islam, why they would doubt the Quran, Islam, and the Prophet Muhammad. So I can relate to some of it. And then he's courageously and very eloquently giving us answers. But the thing is that those who don't want to believe, no matter how open-minded we may seem, like my cousin, my mother's cousin, I was so shocked that he wasn't even willing to go through this, this interesting book on reincarnation. He said, no, I will not touch this, because, so I understood when, before being introduced and experiencing reincarnation, I was also like this, no, nothing could shake me out of my belief in my religion, due to Imam Hussain and unparalleled sacrifice. So there I was, and then another thing, so evidence, yes, whatever evidence there may be, it's wrong. If it doesn't go with our Quran, then we come to this verse, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was away, and so you can't, even if there's evidence, like the cow is mowing, and it's a man-made cow, so it's not a live cow, and the messenger came and they were tested. So I was thinking, could it be that I'm tested on reincarnation? And then I was getting these dreams also. So I wonder if Islam says, no, don't, if this dream goes against the Quranic ayats, then you cannot, even if they are on reincarnation, even if it says that Imam Ali has said this, that you are reincarnated, and your dream. So, because our Imams have said that if what we say goes against the Quran, then just throw away our hadith. Whatever we say, it is recorded and it is against the Quran, then throw it away. So, yeah. So then, without the Imam proper guidance, true guidance, we cannot. So I was having trouble, and yeah, this, and so yeah, the Quran does say use your mind, like use your understanding, reflect. But according to the Quran, the verses, take the Quran verses and then reflect on what it is pointing to. So you cannot challenge the truth of the Quran, but you can reflect on the verses. And so I'm a bit confused. Abdullah Samir is very eloquent, and there are others who can speak about this. Should help me, please. So then, and Abdullah Samir was Ismaili first, right? And so our Ismaili Imam, how could he leave the Ismaili religion, Ismaili school of thought? So this is another thing, like I've been asking, I'm trying to spiritually connect, have been, to the Ismaili Imam, that I need to know the truth, please help me and all this. Maybe this is a help. So, and internal storage is running. This phone is something. I've cleaned up so much. Okay, so I'm going to, what is this? All the time. I'm going to end this now. I literally have to clean this mobile. Memory is low. I'm going to go, thank you so much. And then come back later and complete this.